tenant will come in and pay you a lot of money and say, I need to be in here and I need to move my business to an office location because my lease is running out, and I can't stay where I'm staying, and there's certain timing requirements, or if it's like standalone retail, that might happen as well. But with these types of projects, because there's 380 units, there's so many units, you can't occupy the building. It really has to follow the sequence that's been planned from the beginning on the project.
Let's go to the next floor.
Which floor are we going next? One. Okay. Okay.
That's these are plumber and city
Talking about tariffs.
You know you can't read good.
My building runs custom. You live in the river? Yeah. I wanted it higher, but that was one of the bells. That's what rent allowed? No, yeah. I'd switch if something was if you don't mind me asking what your name is. Like a faux studio. It's like what it is now. Now it's up. My wife. Now mine is. That's regular. That's higher level. That's high. That's another reason. One of Fort Lauderdale. Yeah, it's a great building. I love it. No, it's built all the amenities are great. Top pool. Walking along the river. I love the river walk.
It's like not. How big is this unit? I can live in here. It seems pretty big.
Anywhere between 700 and 900. Wasn't the average 900?
That's what I heard. Super livable.
Super livable. It's so tiny.
It's nice.
Alright guys, sorry for the mess a little bit. I had the drywall guys hanging drywall everywhere. So in here in this unit, you can see that our subs already came in. My electrician already came in, ran all his boxes. My plumbers came in already and did their boxes. Now, this is a firewall like we were talking about earlier. So that's why these electrical boxes have fire putty. So these can either be installed afterwards or they can purchase the boxes with the putty already inside. So everything that's in a firewall needs to be fire resistant. Including, let's see in here, in the washer and dryer, you'll see it on the other side, but we'll have the connections for the washer and dryer, and the box itself that's holding everything has a fire rating on it. That means it can be in here. So the other thing, we have these straps, these yellow and black straps hanging up all the columns, you know, all the windows and doors, so that way when the stucco guy needs to work, the painter, the redding guy, whoever needs to work outside has somewhere to tie off to. So we'll keep those in place, but so we're basically painting, and nobody else needs to go out there, or I have a railing, whether it be temporary or the permanent, that they have something to tie off to and be safe, and we can avoid any problems and accidents.
And just to go back on one thing, if you look over here, this board is known as a ripper, right? And it takes the ceiling, but what happens is that before the ceiling is installed, all this is caulked. You see the fire caulking, in case there's a fire that swells up and covers the pipe for maybe an hour, to prevent smoke from going into the other apartment. So that's why we have this around these pipes. And at the end, we have a fire caulking, which will prevent any kind of smoke from going from one apartment to another. So that's important. Now that this is done, this is the drop ceiling. Ceiling goes in, and then it covers up. And all this has to be inspected before you can ever cover any drywall.
So then the other thing in here is you can see I have that white sheet that I have next to the windows. That's the insulation for CMU for block. You only use it for block. For these walls here will be the fiberglass insulation. So that's the difference when you use two types of different installations for the units. So if you guys want to peek your head over there,
I know
it's
the
a
question.
1-1.
I know the question might be asked, why? Why is it that we have two different installations? The block, you have moisture. And moisture tries to penetrate the block. This is like a foil paper that keeps the moisture there. This is fiberglass, this is interior. So it's a completely different type of insulation.
And the fiberglass only happens, basically, you got to look at your wall type on your architectural drawing. But you really would only use it in your bathroom or your demising walls or firewalls. It's a bedroom to a living room, unless it's called out in the plans for sound, it's not really necessary, it's not required. But when it's a firewall in any area with moisture,
I don't know if you answered this yet, but what happens if there's a fire on the floor? Like, I don't see any fire extinguishers or anything.
they're in the stairwell.
They're in the stairwell?
Every 50 feet, you're going to have a fire extinguisher in a box in the corridor.
Okay.
Or you'll have one in a stand in the middle of the, usually they're in this room, on the next unit, you'll see a stand right in the middle of a fire extinguisher.
And remember, now, all these rooms are equipped with fire alarms and sprinklers. So if there's a fire, boom, sprinkler is going to come on. It is going to register at the fire department, and they'll be here.
The sprinklers working per unit or the whole floor?
Per unit.
Pretty much, the whole floor.
So if one fire in this unit, the whole floor is getting sprinklers.
Because remember, you gotta remember, all these devices get brought back to the panel. And the fire alarm panel, that's what sets everything off. That's the brain of the building. So when you hear the saying, we have to get a green panel in construction, that means that panel that guides the sequence of the building, if something was to happen, all the little lights on them have to be green, which means they're okay, they're active. So when you hear the word green panel, which is a requirement for TCO, you can't open the building without it, that's what that means.
So instead of destroying everybody else's unit with water, why can't the sensor just detect which unit is actually in?
Yeah, that was more my question.
Well, it's all around. Remember, like he was saying, if this fire here migrates to the next unit, then you have a problem. So it's all how it gets wired back to the system.
Go to 8th, 9th floor.
Let's go down to 9 so they can see the finishes. Any questions?
Wanna take my Cowboy hat from Gucci, Wrangler on my booty. You can go on the island, I guess. 1,800 a month? 18? It's gonna be a lot. It's not gonna be cheaper. No, $1,800 more. Oh, is your little closet?
The closet space is minimal.
I've had smaller rooms in this. I've had smaller rooms in this.
Really small.
I don't think it's that small. I've had way smaller rooms in this.
Running these things, like, it's small.
Yeah, it's tiny. It's not like a grand master flex.
Yeah.
What was that? See, that's a good sized tub. It's like sink toilet tub. Like they're all. Now you want to make
I
one?
better be able to afford one of these with my degree.
Here's the thing.
Probably not.
I want to tacos.
Tacos?
Oh yeah, they do have an
I think it's a
Instagram, not
taco.
MSRED.
I was like, I'm down for tacos.
They do, but not MSRED. So yeah, tag them.
Why don't we have one?
This is where he's
Get on it, Ryan.
So now you can see what the finished product looks like. So now all the walls are done, compound, painted, everything's ready to go. So I technically like to come in, do all my finished painting the ceilings. You can see what happens with the touch-up. We'll come back and do the touch-up in the ceiling. But that way, when my electricians get in here, I don't have to worry about, or my painter doesn't have to worry about, I'm gonna go around the lights. The ceilings are already done. So this goes back to the same coordination with the BIM model. These are two pendants that hang over the item. We have to coordinate this with all our drawings, countertop, architectural drawings, just to make sure that when the countertop goes in, they end up right in the middle. Yeah, they may seem offset to the island walls, but when the countertop comes in, it has an overhang. So it'll be centered to the overhang, sorry, to the countertop. So you can see in here, you're ready to go. You have your cabinets are going to go here. The door of the cabinet is going to be flush with the secondary soffit. These are your boxes.